Do you have questions about buying or selling a home, not sure if you're qualified? Your local real estate agent Antoinette Ware is here for you. Do you live out of town, moving out of town, or looking for investment property? Well, let's work together and make it happen. Antoinette Ware can be reached at 419-917-6258. The name you know, celebrating over 20 years, serving Toledo and surrounding areas. Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, the Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. La Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless.
Are you tired of driving around a dirty car? Say hello to the ultimate solution for your car. Quick Auto Detail, home, work, or wherever. Their mobile car spa will clean and shine your car anytime and anywhere. Their products are gentle on your car's paint, and they use only the highest quality materials. Book your appointment now.
Got some snaps on the petrol. Mr. Trap Rap No Bizzo from the mud to the tub. And I'm rocking out with Queen Silvy and Tim. You know.
Welcome to the Queen Silvy Show. Tune in and Welcome to the Queen Silvy Show. Tune in at 11. Good laugh, good vibe, that's for sure. Get smooth with Tim. Get smooth with Tim. They have you rolling like you popped the pill. Once you hear the show, you ain't gonna want it to end. Get creative with the sounds you can make with your mouth. Reaching all over the world, Queen Silvy in the house. Award-winning show with the #1 spot. Look out. It's the Queen Silvy Show. 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 It's the Queen Silvy Show.
Hi, this is Joe Nass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show. You are now part of the royalty.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, it is Smooth Tim, and thank you so much for dropping by and spending another terrific Tuesday with us on the multiple award-winning Queen Silvy Show. It is now my absolute pleasure to bring to you the Queen herself, the world's sexiest granny, Queen Silvy.
Yes, it is me, Queen Silvy, on this terrific Tuesday, the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world today. I hope you're ready. Super greatness coming at you. Headstrong. Hey, how are you, Smooth?
I'm doing terrific on this Tuesday, Queen. And how are you doing?
As always, I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I suppose, is 24/7, 365. Queen Silvy, you're just simply.
I know. Oh, amazing. True that. I am amazing. Hey, it is what it is. You are amazing, Smooth. You are amazing. We have an amazing guest, as well as some announcements, right?
Absolutely. As always, announcements. Hey, our hearts and prayers are going out around the world. Seems like we've been doing that for over 2 years now with Ukraine, Russia, what's going on over with North Korea, South Korea, China, Taiwan, Democrats, Republicans, neighbor. Stop. Just stop. And take the old saying, why can't we just get along?
Right.
And always practice
Faith over fear.
Right?
Yeah.
Jeez, man, I just need a break from all this stuff.
Yes, hold strong, people. Things will get better.
Love thy neighbor, Why not? Make the world a better place.
Yeah, it's got to start somewhere.
That helps.
Right.
Anyhow, how about some analytics from our last week's show? Because we appreciate those people that are in Australia, France, Ireland, Africa, Poland, Germany, Mexico, Canada, the United States, and the good old USA. I said United States, United Kingdom, and the good old USA. Thank you, folks, for tuning on.
Yes, yes.
And let's see what else we got going on. Oh, yeah, if you missed on our past shows, I see scrolling at the top of the screen there, www, The Queen Silvy Show. It's a great way to go ahead and get a hold of us. If you'd like to possibly have a segment on one of our shows, the Thursday show, the Now You Know show, or if you'd like to be a guest on our Tuesday show, the Queen Silvy Show, you just go to there at thequeensylvy.com and drop us a note in the contact tab. And we will get back to you.
Smooth sure will.
Okie dokie. You don't
He
respond.
sure will get back
You can
with you.
respond occasionally. Come on,
I know I do.
all the work.
I know I do. We're a
We can
team.
both toe the line.
We
That's what
are
do.
a
We
dynamic
are a
team. You know we will.
100%.
Absolutely.
Now you can see scrolling up at the top, YouTube and or Facebook. Go to our YouTube site because that's really cool. We got all kinds of stuff on there from all three of our shows as well as some other projects that we work on. So in the search engine, simply top The Queen Silvy Show, right?
That's right.
You'll get the results of all three of those shows as well as the other movies and cartoons.
So much
and
there. Go see.
stuff and stuff.
Go check it out.
Check it out while you're there. Subscribe.
Absolutely.
That does it, Queen.
Hey, thank you very much.
Done babbling for a minute.
Thank you very much for babbling for me
My one.
on this terrific Tuesday. Hey, you do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to go on in and get this super greatness we have in store for you. I do want to share, before we get into my conversation with my wonderful guest, what I like to do is I like to share some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. Sometimes life kicks you around, but sooner or later you realize you're not just a survivor, you are a warrior, and you are stronger than anything life throws your way. A true warrior knows the power of the mind, the strength of the heart, and courage of the spirit. Fighting not just for him or herself, but for a better world. So continue to be the fearless, strong badass with the willpower to overcome any struggle. That's you. And those are some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. Yes, you are strong. Yes, you can make it. Hey, if we all wake up today, that is an opportunity to put that effort in to be our best selves and to do it.
Ain't
Go
to brag,
for it.
but I put in the effort to wake up today.
I'm glad you did.
I did. Yes, I did. Proud of myself. Anyhow, sorry. Go ahead.
That's so great. But I also want to give some shout outs to my deserving kings and queens, my great friends all over the world, like holistic health advocate Marva Riley, Marie McKinsley and the International Sexual Assault Recovery Institute, Carmen Jewel and Massage Therapy by Carmen, Simone Enterprise and Entertainment Company, and the Simone Family Foundation. A Journey Through Healing with Beatrice Crawford Daniels Lee.
Shout out to you.
To Kinsley Patino, Queen Jenna, Queen Ashley, Follette Clark, and Kenneth Rawls.
Shout out to you.
The Helen Myers, Peace Myers, Corey and Casey Patino, and Joan Mercer.
Shout out to you.
Queen Aaliyah, Asia Tay, Maya, Camille, and Dejour.
Shout out to you.
To my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren.
Shout out to you.
Jonathan Easley, Lee Allen Sr., Wade and Katrina, Melvin and Teresa LP, and Cynthia Kaki and Mike.
Shout out to you.
Queen Sonia Kaki, Shanika, Alana, Brianna, and Precious.
Shout out to you.
To Nancy, Delia, and Chrissy from Fort Worth, Texas.
Shout out to you.
To Ryan and Kelly and the All-American Boys, Matt and Tracy and the All-American Girls.
Shout out to you.
I think I need to pause for the calls and clear my throat one moment. Here we go.
Woo, woo. Meow. Ribbit. Ribbit.
Ooh, that ribbit. Don't knock it till you try it. Pamela Anderson, C. Shorty Franklin, Patricia Wilhelm McGiffin, Renita Easley, Gold Rosa, Donna Ferry, and Pam Bailey.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in Africa, Amy Kanema, Webster Rito, Hostile Flow, Hero Boy, and Princess Area Lua.
Shout out to you.
Sabrina Williams, Pinky Harmon, Sassy Savage, Robin Taylor, DJ Team Broke 100.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in United Kingdom, Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, and Kay Cross.
Shout out to you.
Lorenzo Gabaniza, Christine Lewis Anderson, James and Audrey, Sirius Edition, and Nana Linda Hartley.
Shout out to you.
To Edith Railhook, Queen D. Brown, Sandra and Ben Johnson, Melody Gore Dobb, Brian Pearson, Miguel Montebon, and my good friend, Joe Maz.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. Hey, if you would love to be shouted out, if you have someone you would love for us to represent and shout out, we will hook you up 3 days a week. Every Tuesday with the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show, every Wednesday with Tim's Tidbits, and every Thursday with the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. As we bring the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. Check out this resource, and when we get back, the ball is rolling with super greatness we have in store for you on The Queen Silvy Show. Hi, I'm Queen Silvy of the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show. You want to expand and get noticed? Then come outside your box and into our world. Internet advertising has a real impact on global awareness and even sales, so let's make an impact together. Offering for a limited time advertising and sponsorship packages that excel your purpose. So contact Queen Silvy or Smooth Tim for the exciting opportunities that awaits. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, we are back on this terrific Tuesday. You know what I said. You do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to come on in and get the super greatness we have in store for you. Back by popular demand and to showcase the release of his second album all within a month. Hello! With a passionate and purposeful mission after facing a battle for his life against a flesh-eating bacteria, along with 2 weeks in a coma and long ongoing rehabilitation, relearning how to walk, talk, and take solid foods. This multi-talented extraordinaire is back in the music game, and he is bringing it. With a style of music described as easy listening soundtrack to life, live from Portsmouth, Virginia. I introduce to you songwriter, music artist, visual artist, producer, creator of IszyVerse miniatures, Kaptin KrunchFlakes. Yeah.
Thank you, Queen Silvy.
Welcome back, I should say. Welcome back. But before we go any further, there's something Smooth and myself want to tell you. You ready, Smooth?
Okay. We're ready.
Get it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Kaptin
KrunchFlakes. Kaptin KrunchFlakes. Happy birthday to you. We had to make it so you wouldn't forget. Like these two people.
I'll never forget that.
These two people sung happy birthday and fucked up my name. No, we didn't.
We should have prepared ahead of time. What
Yeah.
were we going to say? Yeah.
I know you just had a birthday, so we by all means wanted to say happy birthday to you and wishing
Thank
you
you very
many,
much.
many more. You were last on the show just recently, August 6th of this year, 2024. So anyone that want to get caught up on some great things, including some magnificent miniature creations done by Kaptin KrunchFlakes, we advise you to go get yourself hooked up. But today is another day, and we are here and honored that you are here today. But let's recap for anyone that's meeting you today for the first time and share briefly what happened last year that ended up being a battle for your life.
Hey, thank you very much. So this birthday was my 55th birthday. Double nickels. It's significant because it's 55th, but it's also significant because on my 54th birthday, I wasn't really present here on the planet. I was in a coma. I was drifting through the galaxy, exploring all kinds of things. And it started out with a toothache that turned into flesh-feeding bacteria, a hospital stay, 2 weeks in a coma, like you said, and I'm still recovering. I used to be an athlete. I'm about 30 pounds down from where I'm normally comfortable at. And I'm slowly working at trying to get back to that. Biggest challenge is trying to get food down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not working, so paying insurance premiums is a challenge as well. Family's pitching in, but I can only ask them to do so much.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm reaching out and asking for anyone who can to contribute to a GoFundMe.
Yep, we're going to get to that GoFundMe because I think that is so very important. And, you know, for having a long stay in the hospital, I remember my mom saying that she stayed like 9 months in the TB hospital and then she had a surgery back when I was young. So I didn't really recall that. You know, my grandmothers always kick in and be there for the kids. But man, I can imagine that was just terrible being away from family and going through what you're going through. But you know what a blessing is when you have good staff, good people there that's supporting you and helping you along the way. I mean, 2 weeks in a coma, then the rehabilitation to walk, talk. How are things coming along for you now?
Things are coming along. Like I said, getting enough calories to maintain my weight is the challenge. It's the biggest challenge. Probably can't see here, but this is the outside problem I'm dealing with.
Well, they did a good job, though. I mean, because I saw one picture where it was, I didn't want to show the picture because I thought maybe somebody can't handle the picture, but I can handle the picture. Yeah, but that looks pretty good right there.
It's getting there. It doesn't feel so great on the inside.
When you
feel
swallow.
Like I have someone wrapped around my neck and choking me.
Is that from a trach?
Excuse me?
Is that from having a trach in?
Having a trach and then a bunch of the flesh that they had to remove that was necrotic from the bacteria.
Okay. So you mentioned the GoFundMe page. We mentioned that before when you was on the show and it wasn't set up, and now the account for the setup is for the GoFundMe is set up for blessings of assistance for your medical needs and your expenses, and it's very important. So I'm asking everyone out there, every penny, every cent helps going towards a goal to keep someone alive. And yes, we have that showing up there for your GoFundMe page. So how can anyone get to the GoFundMe page? Of course, we are going to post it, and I'm asking anyone else to share that post out when we put that post out indeed. But tell me about it.
Well, it's like we talked about last time. It's hard for me to reach out for help, but family and friends have told me that it's something I need to do, so I'm doing it. And like you said, any penny counts. Go to GoFundMe.com, and let me just make sure I've got the right link here.
Okay.
Okay, so if you just go to GoFundMe.com and search for support recovery from flesh-eating bacteria, like you have displayed here, and my actual name is Khalid Izzard, Kaptin KrunchFlakes, but I'm also Khalid Izzard, and that's who you'll be helping. So if you just go to GoFundMe.com with the web or with the app.
And you have that you have that also on your Facebook page, right?
Yes, you should be able to see my Facebook page and my Instagram and Spotify. even. I have a contribution link on Spotify in my profile.
That's what's up. Well, I'm glad that you did it because, it's not just saying that it's a man thing that they don't want to ever ask for help or anything. But like I told you last time, a lot of people ask for help after the fact. Like, oh, we need help marrying. And no, we need help now to continue our journey in life and the goals and the purpose that we have in life. So I'm glad that you did it. I'm going to put it out there. We are going to see what we can do to help that situation out. And good luck to you on that.
Is much appreciated. I want to continue making my art,
right?
But also want to contribute to the household and my family.
Understandable.
Pay them back for everything they've done for me.
And shout out to the family, because let me tell you, whew, Jiminy Crickets, to have a good family, to have the backing is a major blessing. To go through things, there's people out in this world going through things and they're doing it alone. Can you just imagine that? So hats off and shout out to the family. Your first newly released album. Now, when I say first newly released, it's not the first album, and we're going to show some of the other albums, but it is the first newly released album. Resurrection is what I'm talking about, that we talked about on the last show, since coming back into the music scene again. And I enjoyed Nameless Ones, which is, I want to say, the title track on that album, which is very special. That track captures your coma and your whole journey in music. Tell me about that, because that's what I want to play first is Nameless Ones. I think it is a very nice, very, very nice song that you've done.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Nameless Ones. So while I was in my coma, one of the visions or journey that I went on was I imagined myself driving along a bridge. It was almost non-ending bridge with water on either side, and I was on a telephone call with my mom. And this was the same night, I think, that I probably went into the coma, and she was praying for me, and she connected to me while I was in this state. And that's, I think, where that came from.
Wow.
But the name Nameless Ones refers to the shadowy figures that I ran into during my journey through the coma. Lots of different places and scenes, but these nameless, shadowy figures were always in the background. I don't know what they were, who they were.
Wow, that's interesting. You know how people say, "Oh, I've seen things when I was asleep or half in between this world or that world," and wow, that's amazing that you say that there were angels looking over you. I want to say that they were angels looking over you, guiding you, seeing you through the journey. But it's a great song, Nameless Ones, and what it is. And I'd like to present this right now off of the first album, the recent first album. I don't know how to call this album, not the first album, sixth album, seventh album, but hey, Resurrection is the name of the album.
My Rebirth album.
What's that? Tell me what you said.
It's my Rebirth album.
Rebirth album. I like that too. Rebirth album entitled Resurrection. This is a hot tune with great meaning entitled Nameless Ones. Let's check it out with Kaptin KrunchFlakes. I'm telling you, I really like that song. Am I right? The significance of the guy walking, would that be like you walking in the coma in the space, like I'm lost, so I'm trying to find that open door, so to speak?
Exactly.
Is it
And
really?
that the person walking is actually me. I
Mm-hmm.
filmed that in the parking lot of my apartment a few years ago,
Yep.
and animated it on my iPad, which is also where I do most of my music.
That's interesting because I was just going to say, that your music is instrumental where you don't have to compose words or sing a ballad along with it. So just walk me through that songwriting process and the composing process of creating a song from start to finish.
Okay. Well, like I said, most of it is done on my iPad. I use an Apple product called Logic Pro. Um, I love it. It's portable. I get to work in Starbucks, in the backyard, in the
That's
bed,
what's
wherever
up.
I need to work at.
That's what.
Um, I also use this guitar.
Ooh,
It's special because it was a student guitar that I bought for my youngest daughter, and she no longer uses it. So now it's getting a new life from me.
that's nice.
The keyboard stuff is done on this.
Oh, all right. What? That's a keyboard. Hold that up again. Let me see that.
That's a little keyboard.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So
It's not like having a full keyboard, which I would love to have, but we don't have the space or money for that.
right.
And then also the drums are done with this drum pad
Ooh, I like
and
that.
and drumsticks.
See, that's what I want. Something like that for the drums. I don't want the whole set in the whole actual drum set. Today
Right.
technology now they have things so much that you'd be surprised what all they can do. I know
Oh
I was
yeah.
once surprised when I saw a musician perform and he's the whole band. He has all the foot pedals and all the things and he
Yeah.
just create and do and make all the money himself. And that's when I came hip to the fact that yeah, you can do anything in this world. But now, how do you come up with the song titles, though? I mean, some of your song titles, I'm not gonna lie, some of your song titles make a girl hungry. You hear me?
Yeah. Well, like I said, getting enough calories and getting all the things I used to like. I used to love eating French toast, sausages, scrambled eggs, fried eggs, just everything breakfast. But it's hard to get anything down. It takes me, something that fits in my hand might take me an hour to get down.
Wow. Do,
Um, so yeah, I was always thinking about food when I was in the hospital and couldn't have it, and went, a month with no solid food, and then the rest of the time, another month and a half or so of just like applesauce, which is
yeah.
what the second album
Yes.
or
Yes.
third album since this is called Applesauce.
I can imagine, and only from the experience that I had when my mom had to have a trach in. And the day they took that trach out and she had ice cream and oh, the ice cream going down felt so good. I can imagine what that's like because the day we took her in, we didn't expect what happened. And she loves her coffee. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she couldn't have her coffee anymore. And so, you making a lot of songs with the titles of food, I understand because you sit laying there, sitting there, and you like, man, I miss that. But for some of the food that you eat right now, do you have to like grind it up?
I drink a lot of soup,
Yes.
and everything else I eat, yes, I have to cut up small or grind it up, or I use an immersion blender
Yeah.
to make it like soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. That's all right.
A lot of
It'd be
smoothies.
nice to have steak again at some point.
Right? Well, you could cheap, chop and grind that steak up and just suck it down, whatever. But you
No,
do what the
it's
doctors say do, and you take it easy. There's a lot of other foods
Now, wait
in
a
between.
minute.
What?
The Queen might have something. You don't like smoothie sirloins?
the idea kind of makes me rich. But
Okay.
That's a first. I've never
Just
heard of a
asking.
smoothie. What did you call it? A steak.
Smoothie sirloin, yeah.
mhm.
I don't know, but
That's the name of the next tune. You giving him an idea. You know what? Smoothie sirloin.
Yeah, there you go.
But when you find yourself like
constantly creating and overflowing with ideas, and I'm sure that you have because you are zooming on these albums. I'm like, some people can't do that. You know this. I mean,
I do know
album. I'm like, you're just that enthusiasm and that skill that you have. You are popping it out there. I'm one of the fans that's digging it.
Oh, I got a quick question.
What?
Yeah, you come up with the bass line first, the rhythm line first, the drum line first. Not to give away all your secrets, but what starts everything initially?
Yeah, it depends on the mood. If I know I'm going for something that's going to have some funk to it, I'll almost always start with the bass line. And then once I get a bass line down, I'll throw in drums, and then I'll probably go in and jazz up the bass line again, because you got to sit in that pocket and really play with the drums back and forth. And then I'll add keys, guitar, and other things to it, and what I call flourishes.
Wow. How do you determine which ideas that you do, when you're creating these ideas and you're overflowing? How do you develop full-fledged song?
And a little bit of a Wi-Fi connection.
I try to all be out like per keyboard composition. I'll bring in keyboards, and it'll be very complex. And then I'll take a day off and start taking everything out that doesn't work.
That's skill.
My favorite part is taking out what doesn't work. Whatever's not working is corny, so I'm taking it out. And what's left, it's usually funky. So
that's still skill, because you're the whole band. I mean, you have this instrument and this instrument that you're composing together, but it's different than having the actual band, because you are the band. You have to do the drums, the bass, and make it all sound good, and you actually really do. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
And get a little bit of Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because you kind of froze there for a minute. But
I got a quick question. I actually more as a statement. This morning on one of the channels, they were talking to Keith Richards and Mick Jagger about being in the music big business for 60 years, right? And they said, well, as you produce how many millions of songs, how do you know? And they said, and it's kind of interesting. He goes, really within the first 5 minutes, if you got something or you don't. You feel that way too?
Oh yeah, definitely. By the time I get the bass and drums down, by the time I get bass line down, I normally know if I have something that's worth pursuing. It may end up completely different than what I started with, but yeah, the bass line just sings to me.
That's interesting. That is interesting, and I like that.
I've always been able to hear music in my head. It's something we can all do. I think that with tools like we have available today, a man in his 50s can be composing for 5 instruments and not have to learn how to play every single one of them as a virtuoso.
Right.
Just play good enough
to
get the idea out there.
So when I can't sleep at night, I always wake up. I find myself humming a song. Have you ever heard a song throughout the day or an idea, and then you're stuck in your mind? You're repeating it over and over again
all the time.
Good.
Fortunately and unfortunately, sometimes it's usually my songs I'm hearing. I can't get out of my head.
That's all.
And while I'm working on one, I've got some parts to another one kind of germinating in the background.
Well, that's why you're popping all these albums out. You're full-fledged with a lot of ideas, a lot of music. That's pretty good. You have
I got a question too. What do you think about the employment with what you're doing, the employment of AI into what you're doing?
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm not a fan of AI music.
Why?
Because making music is a gift. It's a gift that we've been given from whatever creator you believe or don't believe in. And to not use that gift actively is like throwing that gift back in the creator's face. So if I can make music, I'm going to make music. If I can make art, I'm going to make art. If I can make someone smile, I'm going to make them smile.
You're saying you're not going to touch AI into your music.
No.
Good for you.
Good for you. Artists, give it some, because I'm with you on all of that, on the real.
right? Keep it real.
You have some previous albums, some awesome music with colorful and creative album covers. I want to show this little quick video of some of the albums from Kaptin, KrunchFlakes.
Hey, here we go.
So listen, that microbe, that was before Resurrection. Is that since coming home?
Actually, Microbe is a collection of songs that I had previously released as singles.
Mm-hmm.
And I went ahead and remastered some of them, updated a little bit of the composition, and re-released these songs.
Interesting.
And who's doing your cover art?
Right?
The feed on the cover art, that's my girlfriend took the picture.
All right.
She was taking a walk. It was a rainy day, and she snapped the picture. She got pretty feet. So
hey, that's what's up.
See how we squeeze a shout out for her in there?
Yes. She gonna make it. That's what's up though.
If I can.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday she had her first art show. There's a store not too far from our place here in Chesapeake called Vintage Trixies.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a curiosity fair that they put it on a yearly basis, and a bunch of other events as well. So this is her first time being able to show her work as Caprica Spaces.
Ah.
And
What type of
she got
art?
A really good response.
What type of art?
Oh gosh, everything from kind of representational stuff but her bailiwick, the thing she really focuses on is this super colorful, almost trippy geometric art. And she's really good at it. I'm a lifelong artist, and I've got her beat by quite a few years on this earth. And I look at her art and I think, wow.
So you talking like Picasso type interpretive art?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said you're talking, she likes to do like the Picasso type of abstract, working with like squares and circles, and it's not.
Yes, and that doesn't really sum her up, but
I kind of got where she goes. Yeah, it's.
I'd like to see some of that.
It's a whole different spin on what the artist sees, and may not necessarily be what you see, but it's an interpretation, and can you gather their interpretation of the scene? Yeah. I love her.
And a lot of it has a fractal element to it too. It's kind of like something that's endlessly developing into more and more detail and color. It's great. I love her stuff.
Well, that's great. I like to see some. If you could pass a message to her to send me something, I'd love to check it out, or even have her on the show. Let's talk about that. Bring it on.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? And those other albums though, who's the creator of all those very cute cartoons? I love the color and the pictures of your albums, but who's behind all of that? Really? You're creating the artwork for the albums too?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, isn't that something? That is really nice.
I'm thinking he's got too much damn time on his hands.
That's
I don't have enough time in my hands. 100 years.
No, that's really good. I mean, hey, if you don't know Kaptin KrunchFlakes, now you do know. And you tell me, what do you think is so unique? What sets your music, your style apart?
Number one is grown folks music.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate anyone listening to my stuff, but I don't think someone in their early 20s is really gonna vibe with me the way I think they should.
Well, why?
It is definitely grown folks music.
It's grown folks
sitting
music.
Back, having a drink. What was that?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Grown folks music, but I can see some college students even studying or doing their homework or cleaning or doing something to the great instrumental music. You know.
I actually have had some folks of college age tell me that it's great studying music.
Yeah,
So,
see what I'm saying? It's versatility all in everything that you're doing because you are so. I'm telling you, you might be right, Smooth. Too much time because he is like doing it, man, doing it. Now
and I
the
still haven't gotten back into making my miniatures, and
yeah,
that's another
that's what I
thing I
want.
need a lot of time for.
Okay, well then, see, he doesn't have enough time on his hand. Our apologies for that misrepresentation.
He'll get on to it because those miniatures are very good. I'm not showing any right now. Anyone want to see some? And I mean, they are fabulous. You can go and check that out. Go to the YouTube channel, and go down to. Or matter of fact, you can go to the website and just touch the picture on August the 6th with Kaptin KrunchFlakes, and it'll take you right to that show. Get yourself caught up on some great music, some great conversations that we had. This second newly released album is entitled Flapjacks. More food, make a girl hungry if you want to. Because every time I say Kaptin KrunchFlakes, I told you I won't go get a bowl of cereal. But
Yes,
that's all
ma'am.
right. That's all right. But tell me about this album, Flapjacks, and why Flapjacks as the title.
Okay, again, I love my breakfast, and I can't eat it like I'd like to, but man, I love flapjacks. There's a song called French toast, grilled cheese. I had a song called grits, but it didn't make the cut. I probably will get it out of another album. I love me some cheesy grits. Yeah, and that I'm can't tell looking at me because I'm so skinny now, but I love food. I love it,
How
love
many
it,
how many
love
tunes
it.
is on this album, Flapjacks?
9 tunes.
Yeah, what part of the
I had to
country
cut
are
it
you
back.
from
I
that you
think
didn't call
one
them
of these-
hot cakes or pancakes?
You said Flapjacks.
I said, what part of the country are you from that you didn't call them hot cakes or pancakes? You called them
That's
flapjacks.
not another phrase there. Patient. Call me.
I am. So we typically, we typically. Let's see.
It's okay.
There.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from New York City. I grew up calling them pancakes, but pancake just didn't sound like the kind of album title I wanted. So
Okay, because I know, you know how it is in different parts of the country. They have different slang for pop, soda, whatever the case is, tomato.
Yeah. Hey, that's all right.
Uh-huh.
That's all right. What are you most satisfied about the tune Flapjacks?
I think I did pretty good on the guitar on that. Guitar's been a struggle. I only started picking it up not long before I got sick, so it's a challenge. But I enjoyed playing it, so I hope you enjoy listening to it.
Hey, yeah, Smooth just brought to my attention your shirt. We dig
Hendrix.
too. That's right. That's
Gotta
right.
love some Hendrix.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I want to showcase here on the Queen Silvy Show Flapjacks from the album Flapjacks by Kaptin KrunchFlakes. So, hey, sit back and enjoy. Yes. You know what? Is that bass that you have? Bass guitar?
So the bass, I do a combination of digital bass, and I'll play the guitar and I'll tune it down digitally to make it sound like the bass.
Very good. I'm hearing that, checking it out. What we got a bass, don't we, Smooth? Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like you had a Squire. Isn't that what you picked up?
No. Well, yeah, it actually is a Squire. Yeah.
Not that I recognize guitar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Very good.
It looked like a Squire when you held it up.
Hey, you ever did an online jam session before?
Yeah. When I get a bass guitar, so my friend Phantom Frost, we've jammed a little bit online together.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard hooking up and making everything happen with it not being dealing with latency on the network and stuff like that. But yeah, I would love to be able to just jam.
Yeah, you know what? I got ideas. I'm like, we being Smooth over here. We got tons of instruments. Sometimes on a bored day, but I bet you never have a bored day because you're always creating, producing, doing. Do a little jam session.
Anytime the grandkids come over, whatever. Yeah, we
always throw.
We got like 4 acoustics around here, like 3 or 4
Bass,
electrics and
drums,
some basses and drums and stuff. Just put something. If you're bored, we got something for you to do.
Yeah, we can just sit back and spend the time. But have you ever considered film or TV composing? I can really see that too. You know what I mean?
Yes. And in fact, one of my previously released singles is called Hrafn, Hrafn. And it was inspired by the show Vikings. I used to watch with my girlfriend. We love the show. Mm-hmm. And it's an epic tale, goes over several generations, and that was basically my take at recreating the music to the opening credits to Vikings.
Very good.
So that's a really cool. If you haven't heard,
what is Vikings? What channel? What station is that on?
Vikings.
I don't
believe
think
it was on HBO or Netflix.
It's a movie.
It's a series.
What's the series? Okay.
Yes.
Gotta check that out.
Now, I think we said this the last time. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, that you will occasionally send in some sample music to different places to see if they could possibly utilize your sound, pick you up for a project here and there.
We talked about it. It's something I need to do. It's something that I haven't done. One of the things I wanted to mention really, really quickly was imposter syndrome. It's something that I think everybody that endeavors to do something artistic feels at some point. You feel as if your work may not be as good as what it should be. And that was what held me back from submitting my stuff to some of the sync licensing companies. And it's probably a good thing I didn't when I first started, because my music sucked. It was bad. I can listen to stuff I did 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and oh my goodness.
I bet it's not.
You can hear your growth.
Yes, I can definitely hear my growth. Which is more motivation to grow even more and get better. So
I think I had quite a bit when I played my guitars, and and I think back to when you started first picking it all up, and it's like, man, it's taken a while, but it's worth the effort.
Right?
Oh yes, definitely.
Right? Well, get up the nerve to do it. I know with anything, when you create and make your own music, that's your baby, and to send it out and take a chance on someone taking your baby or your idea from your baby makes you a little hesitant. But I really can see that being done. I wish that I had a good connect, because I connect you to them, because I think your music should be on some soundtracks of a lot of things, and it's never too late.
Well, if there are any sync companies listening, this is an endorsement from the Queen.
Right on. And then you can also search for those group pages that deals with that and find some connects that way too.
I got another question for you. You ever listen to like a song, and all of a sudden you get like an idea in your head? I could put a little twist to this. I like the way it's laid down, but I could do a little bit
kind of revise it
and make it my own.
Oh yes, all the time. In fact, I've done that with a few of the songs from Rocky Horror Picture Show. I completely got rid of the music, took the vocals, separated those out, and made my own music to it. Can never release that because someone else owns it, but it's a lot of fun and it still has the spirit of the music.
That's what Tim does. He'll revise a song out there, get that guitar and put his own little twist in there. I think that's kind of cute and nice and creative.
Well, what's fun is sometimes you're playing a song and all of a sudden something inspires you to just switch it just a little bit, take it up a half a note, down, whatever, half a step. And it's like, you know what? I like the way that sounds, and I'm going to just start incorporating it into the way I play this song.
Yeah, I think that's why I kind of fall more in the composer side of things than the musician side, because I'm constantly tweaking one note here, one note there.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yep.
Busy guy doing a lot of things. How much time in a day or a week do you spend on music in some kind of a way?
Gosh, as much as I can. I mean, I would wake up in the morning and make music until I went to bed, and then try to fit some visual art in there as well. But yeah, I'm always making music. If I'm driving, I'm tapping on the steering wheel and I'm remembering what I'm doing, and then I'll.
Well, that's all right. That's skillful, and it's also self-therapy because music is so magical. And if you can create and make the music, you are one step ahead of the regular person that loves listening to the music. But other than the music,
I think everyone should give it a try.
I think so too. They can start with 2 sticks, flick them together, make a sound, get your creativity going.
I would like to be a full-time musician. Trouble is, I'm just too HDD. I've got, I get so many things going on here and there. I can't focus on that one project like that to really make a living out of making music. It would be a blast, absolutely. Be able to do it now. It's not in my character.
Yeah.
So we do it at home. Hey, we still let it live on with it. But you know what? Other than the great music from Kaptin,
that's what music needs to be.
Right. But listen, other than the great music from Kaptin KrunchFlakes, what's a song out there that you never get tired of hearing?
Misty Dorothy Moore.
Wait, you broke up. Say it again.
Another line.
I remember having the 45 growing up. Oh, Misty Blue by Dorothy Moore.
Okay. Okay, good pick. You had that one right on the tip of your tongue, so I believe you. That's what's up.
It's been one of my favorite songs for as long as I can remember.
That's what's up. So listen, before we go out with another track from the second newly released album entitled Flapjacks, is there anything that you want to add? Anything you want to say that I didn't say? I didn't ask you?
Music is a social thing, so make it together, listen to it together, share it. Don't get stuck in your phones. Get out of your phones, make something creative, create something. That's what we are put here for, is to create. So
that's right.
Do it.
That's right. Just like they say on was that Nike shoes, just do it. Just do it.
Yep.
It can't hurt any. It can only make you feel good because you put the effort in, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So tell everybody how you can be followed on social media first.
Just look for Kaptin KrunchFlakes as far as my music on Facebook, Instagram, on Spotify, and all the other streaming services. And IszyVerse Miniatures on Instagram for my miniature work.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it.
And Kaptin Crunch with K's.
Kaptin Crunch with K.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Hey, Buttered Biscuits. Ooh, I like the name of that tune right there. I'm telling you, ooh, you can make a fat woman want to go in that kitchen and slam. Just keep on naming all these names.
Sounds like a foodaholic, doesn't he?
I know. I was gonna say that what's the inspiration behind the song, but I bet I know. Tell me.
Butter biscuits.
There it is.
I love butter biscuits.
That's what's up. It's a great tune.
I love making them.
We're gonna go out with that song, but I do want to thank you so much. Keep it coming, cause we'll never get tired of Kaptin KrunchFlakes and all these wonderful songs that you come out. All the albums come out. The next one is the next album to drop is entitled Applesauce. When will that drop?
I'm still trying to figure that out. I've got about 30 songs that are candidates for that album, and I want to try to get it down to about half of that. So
Wow.
I'll be trying to get through them in the next few weeks and see. Probably within a month, though, it'll be out.
Wow. That is amazing. I know a lot of people that's jealous right now. Like, I can't do an album that it takes so long. Well, you know what? Go with your flow. Just keep it going. Everybody's flow isn't the same, and your flow is like just like superior. I'm like,
Thank you.
it's a great song. I'm telling you. Let me know when Applejacks come out, cause we'll come back with Applejacks too. You know, I'm only showcasing a couple of.
Message.
Yeah, I'm only showcasing a couple of tunes off of each album, but there's 9 on Flapjacks, and you know, there's so many.
I've got albums that have over 20 songs on them, so just dig in, listen, put it on in the background, just chill.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Keep on jamming. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing the right things to get your health back to 100%. Keep on jamming and getting those jams out there. Let me know when you get those miniatures back on board, because that too I want to get on. I cannot do that. I kid you not. And I love it. You are very talented. We are honored that you are here on the show. Welcome back anytime. Kaptin, KrunchFlakes, everybody, as we go out with another hit song, Buttered Biscuits. And then y'all go on and make you some buttered biscuits after this. Check it out.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Kaptin.
you. Bless.
Bye.
Buttered Biscuits.
Yeah, hey, man.
Yes, yes. If you don't know, now you know. Kaptin KrunchFlakes got it going on, doing so much wonderful things, and we are honored to have him aboard to come on the platform and to share some of that greatness. Because you want more of that greatness, hey, you got to go and get it.
Got a good gift. He can keep pumping out music like he does.
Absolutely.
So, hey.
Absolutely. We showcase Nameless Ones, which is a tune from the other album, Resurrection, off of the album Resurrection. And then we also, the just released album entitled Flapjacks, the title track, Flapjacks, we showcased, as well as the tune Buttered Biscuits. Don't that make you hungry? That makes me hungry. It makes me happy. I love titles like that. You know, there could be some worser titles out there, and hey, these titles got my attention just from the name alone. Then when you go into this music, oh, he's so talented, such great music. I advise you all to pass the word and to go get yourself connected. Kaptin KrunchFlakes on all your social media platforms. Didn't you enjoy that?
It was very entertaining, very informative.
I enjoyed that as well. I look forward to more things from Captain CrunchFlakes. And one day you'll have him back here again with some more fantastic stuff that he's showcasing on the Queen Silvy Show. You know, tomorrow is Wednesday. That is Tim's Tidbits. And boy, oh boy, get yourself connected. Write it down. Put it on the wall to mirror because it's in the evening, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. But I'm telling you, it is so fantastic. He has become so popular.
Should be interesting.
With the asshole of the week. Last week there was 3 assholes of the week, and boy, they were assholes though.
Yeah, you know, you occasionally have it.
But it was great, and I advise you to go on. He's not going to tell you anything. He's going to tell you got to tune in to get it.
Tune on in, yeah.
But please do Tim's Tidbits.
7
tomorrow.
o'clock.
That's right, in the evenings. Then there's Thursday. That is the Now You Know show, and that is with good kings and queens from all over the world, bringing you inspirational, encouraging, motivating.
A potpourri of entertainment. My queen.
Everything that Smooth just said and more. We also showcase at the end of the show a hot video, a music video showcase, so stick around for that. But whatever you do, pass the word around for someone else to get the super greatness we provide as we aim to bring the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you, baby. That's right. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The Now You Know show on Thursday is also in the evening, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Do check your time zones, but join us for the super greatness that we have. Smooth. I did have a cup of tea and I'm ready to smash. I don't know if I want to go get me some buttered biscuits or go and get me some flapjacks. Yes.
All
I
that
love
music
it.
has got me hungry.
So before we do that, Smooth, tell everybody how we can be followed on
Look
social
at the
media.
top of the screen, and you can see scrolling YouTube, Facebook, or thequeensilvyshow.com. Either of the 3 you choose, just simply The Queen Silvy Show. And while you're reading either one of those sites, especially YouTube, because that's where most of our content is, please subscribe.
Please subscribe and pass the word around for someone else. I want you to go out and enjoy your day. Make the most of your day. Be kind to your neighbors, please. Can't we all get along? Huh? And join us next Tuesday for some more super greatness that we provide for you. But in the meantime, before you get to next Tuesday, you have Wednesday and Thursday. Mark it down. Yeah.
Be there or be square.
That's right. So, with that said,
Till next week, same queen time, same queen station. Voila.
Show, tune in at 11, good laugh, good vibe, that's for sure. Get smooth with Tim, get smooth with Tim. They have you running like you pop